gentlemen, welcome back to the only fraternity in the world that talks about fragrances, the Fragrance Fraternity. Hopefully this video finds you in good health. Gotta give it up to God for another day to smell good. Can I get an amen? Thank you. All right, let's go now. Today we're talking about 10 of designer fragrances that I kind of discovered this year that I added to the collection. Now, I don't want this to come off like a humble brag, like look at all this shit I bought. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I just wanted to share with you guys some pickups that I had this year that maybe you want to learn more about, and maybe this will just be entertaining, really. A lot of this is just for entertainment anyway. So anyway, enough rambling before I get too off topic here. Let's just jump right into it with Spicebomb Night Vision Infrared Eau de Parfum. Rough start. Let's clean it up. A lot of red berries here. I get this kind of like candied sweetness a bit from the cranberry accord. But really, it's the resins and the smoke and like these leathery tones that are the star of the show here. A bit of a darker take and a nice resinous feel to this one. So if you enjoy resinous fragrances with a bit of a fruity top, that's really what you're going to get here. Red berries and smoke and resins, and just such a stunner really in the cooler months. I cannot say how great this one is. I was a big fan of the Night Vision EDP, which is kind of why that blurted out of my mouth. But this Infrared Eau de Parfum is really also another special one that maybe isn't quite as sweet as that. It doesn't have that Invictus style sweetness. It is a little bit more of like something like a polo red type sweetness going on here. But really it's the blend and overall just appeal that this fragrance provides. Love this stuff. I think you guys will too. It is a stunning, stunning fragrance. It came out, I believe, last year. I was a little bit late to acquiring it. So Infrared Eau de Parfum. All right. Now, this fragrance recently came back in stock at Fragrance Night. It was gone for a long time. It's kind of difficult to find. It may still be there. This is Chanel Allure Homme. This is the edition Blanche version. This is the best lemon fragrance that I have tried to date. Absolutely love this. It kind of smells like a lemon pie, a little bit gourmand, but still has that citrus freshness and woods that you would associate with the Allure Homme Sport DNA, really. I wouldn't necessarily wear this one to the gym maybe because it does have a bit of that gourmand creaminess, but it is a sport flanker at the end of the day. So is it a sport flanker or is it just an Allure Homme flanker? But anyway, they're all really fresh. Ignore that last statement. You're going to get great quality with Chanel as you normally do. These caps, they weigh nothing, but this white cap with the silver bracelet around it or ring, I think looks really, really nice and classy, even though it doesn't weigh squat. Anyway, lemon pie. That's pretty much all you need to know. That's what this one smells like. Fresh lemon pie and a little bit of citrus as well and woods. All right, let's go now to Chopard's Cedar Malaki, a very slept on fragrance. Woods, leather, and a beautiful grapefruit up top that gives it a nice like citrus pop in the opening. But really high quality here, photorealistic grapefruit. I love the way that it's blending with the woods and the leather. As it dries down, the leather is really what comes out more, but it's a quality leather here, I believe coming from a labdanum and or a saffron, but I believe it's more focused on labdanum here. But the quality that you get with this is incredible. I think it's 2x the quality versus what you pay. I think it's in that $60 range. This is an easily $100+ fragrance in terms of quality. Great performance, class, elegance, sophistication. Really like this bottle too. It feels really sturdy and like thick glass. This cap has a decent amount of heft, but the whole thing just feels very sturdy and it doesn't feel cheap at all. So Chopard, Cedars, Malaki. This whole line has some good ones that I've been hearing. May have to try more. This is the next one with Rabanne. No more Paco, R.I.P. They're dropping Paco. It's just Rabanne now. Rabanne Invictus Aqua 2024. They're bringing back this beautiful fragrance because so many people love this Invictus Aqua DNA. Many brands have cloned it. Many brands have put their version out. And Rabanne is like, you know what? We're just going to bring it back because it's so beloved. I love this frosted glass that is on this particular bottle. I'm not a big fan of this trophy style presentation of Invictus. I think it is a little childish, but I don't mind because this fragrance inside is so beautiful. If you're not familiar with the Invictus Aqua scent profile, you got to get your nose on it. If you're familiar with Mont Blanc Legend Spirit, that is kind of similar, but quality is a little bit better here with the Rabanne. It's always, better to get the real thing if you can. So this one's already popping up at discounters, I think right under $100. And it's just a compliment beast type fragrance. I think, everybody's going to love the way you smell. It's really appealing. fresh, but also a little bit sweet and aquatic type fragrance going on here. So Invictus Aqua. I just filmed the video before this, so I'm like running out of gas. Gotta pick it up. Let's talk about now my favorite fougere ever, really, that I've come to find yet. I'm still waiting for it to be dethroned. I keep trying to dethrone it, but it cannot be so far. This is Tom Ford's Beau Jour. I've been on the quest to find the best fougere, and right now this is the #1 spot for me. I absolutely love this because it has a lot of lavender, and I'm a big lavender guy. I like a really quality lavender. Different types of lavender working in here. You know, old school, modern, but modernized type fougere vibe. Definitely on the barbershops feel. And I'm not always the biggest barbershop fragrance guy, but this one, for whatever reason, it just hits. Great quality with Tom Ford. And, you know, you get that brand name recognition. So when people ask you what you're wearing, you can feel cool and tell them you're wearing a Tom Ford and that you smell great. But yeah, Beau Jour. If you guys like fougères, if you like that classic masculine style, must try, definitely. Let's go now to a little bit of iris. You guys know about this iris that I like. But specifically, this one's using orris, so it's kind of the root of the flower more so. This is Ralph's Club Elixir. I've been hooting and hollering about this fragrance all year long, so no surprise to see it here, I'm sure, for many of you. Nice little vetiver here as well that classes it up. It is a little bit powdery. It is quite woody, yeah, but it has this healthy dose of orris, and it's a quality orris too. You can tell they definitely spent a little bit more money on the raw materials with this particular fragrance release. So it is concentrated. I believe it is a Parfum concentration with this elixir, right? Let me make sure I don't screw that up. I'm pretty sure it's a Parfum. Yeah, it's pretty small text. I'm not going to slow this video down too much, but whatever. Beautiful bottle style. I like this little Zippo style cap, and I like this plate. I think it's the nicest looking one of the Ralph's Club line. If you enjoy the scent profile, get your nose on this one. You definitely have to like powdery iris because that is definitely the direction this one goes in. A little bit more dressed up formal occasion. However, I wear this one with a t-shirt all the time just because I love the way it smells. You probably will too if you have similar taste. Let's go now to YSL Y Le Parfum. For many, this is the best in the Y line, and I do not argue with that. I do have a soft spot for the EDP. I think I always will love the EDP just a tiny bit more. But this one is a little bit more refined. This one maybe works a little bit well for someone in the 30s and 40s. You know, if you don't want all that apple sweetness that the EDP provides, the EDP is more beastly and it can be a little bit cloying for some, especially in the summer. I can understand that. So if you don't want all that power, all that heft, you can definitely check out the Le Parfum if you want a little bit more refinement. You still get the DNA in there. You get this, you know, beautiful apple note. You get some nice woods working in. You get a lot of ambroxan that gives it a bit of this, you know, shower gel freshness, but, you know, not necessarily as shower gel as maybe like a Dylan Blue or something. You do get a lot of the fruitiness going on here, which I really, really like about it. So there's something completely intoxicating about this YSL Y DNA. They've hacked it. They figured out the, you know, peak of designer fragrance possibility here with the Y line. I really believe that. And, you know, YSL, they're sprinkling some magic dust in their fragrances because something about them is just, it's, you know, just next level, really, when they got the designer fragrance game on lock. So YSL Y, check out the Le Parfum. I think you're going to absolutely love it. Get it on skin. See how you feel about it. All right, next one up is, I was shocked to find this at the Rag store because this is a new release. This came out in 2024. This is Boss Bottle Triumph Elixir, really woody here, and a really nice chocolatey patchouli. Have not had too much experience with the note of patchouli. You know, have had some fragrances that have kind of had it blended in, but never had a fragrance where it was just so prominent in the forefront like it is here. And I've absolutely realized that I love a good chocolatey patchouli note. Quite masculine here, great performance and longevity here. A little bit of like sophistication and elegance as well. Quite woody. And a little bit fresher than the Boss Bottle Elixir. This is the Triumph Elixir dark bottle. Unfortunately, my cap did come a little bit scuffed up, but not a big deal. These caps are almost useless. They weigh basically nothing. But thankfully, the fragrance inside is spectacular. If you guys see this one at Ross, I think it's worth picking up, especially if you like woody fragrances, if you know that you like patchouli. A little bit of this earthy vetiver that comes across in the opening that may be a little bit challenging. Thankfully, that doesn't stick around for too long, but it is pretty prominent, especially in the opening, that earthy vetiver, which may be a little bit challenging. Don't worry. The beauty of this fragrance, it really just gets better and better as it dries down. That chocolate patchouli comes out more and more, and it's a very, you know, it's a pleasant experience overall, especially in the cooler months. In the fall or maybe like transitional seasons is really where I see this one working best. So Triumph Elixir, absolutely stunning. Two more. Here we go. This is Strong With You. This is the tobacco. Really, you can get any of the Stronger With Yous. I think they're all phenomenal. This is going to be the least sweet that I've tried. I've tried almost all of them. I do have oud on the way, so I'm looking forward to getting my nose on that one. But if you want something a little bit more on the pipe tobacco side, a little bit more on the amber side of things, and if you want the spiciest boy of the bunch, you're definitely going to want to check out tobacco. The spices here are unmatched. I absolutely love the way that they come across here, especially in the cooler months when you're going out, maybe date night type scenario. This is a stunning, stunning fragrance to wear in that sort of a situation. You're going to get, cinnamon, you're going to get cloves, just a whole amalgamation of different spices working here together with that nice ambery undertone holding it all down in the base. So Strong With You tobacco, ridiculous performance here. I'm going to call this one beast mode, 12 plus hours on me all freaking day and night long, especially if you last it on your clothes. If you spray it on your clothes, forget about it. It'll be on there for like a week, I swear. Strong With You tobacco, stunning stuff. And a Middle Eastern exclusive, so never know how long it's going to be around. All right, last one for this list. Prada Luna Rossa Black. Many, many people love this one for good reason. It is a date night stunner. It is, a bit of a powdery fragrance. It is something that you can announce yourself without being too bold. It's not too loud. It does sit a little bit closer to the skin. It is that elegant style that Prada is so good at. A little bit of that soapiness, like a black soapiness going on here. Just an overall excellent designer fragrance. Beautiful blend here, great quality. Nice lavender that, Prada is so good at, that soapy lavender. It's just like their staple in a lot of their fragrances. It's also featured here. If you want something a little bit unique and something that you can wear out but isn't so daring that it's going to, be like a clubbing fragrance or really annoying, but something that makes a statement, but it's like quiet confidence, a quiet, confident, maybe a little bit mysterious type of guy. If that's your vibe, Prada Luna Rossa Black will definitely work with that. I can see this being, if you're going to be wearing like black on black or maybe like red and black is kind of the outfit that I would see going with this fragrance really well. So Prada Luna Rossa Black, if you want a little bit of edge, a little bit of mystery in your fragrance wardrobe, it's a good one to go with. All right, guys, that's it for today. These are 10 of my favorite designer discoveries / pickups / new additions that I've encountered this year. And hopefully you got some value out of this video. Please like and subscribe if you don't mind. And I will catch you next time at the Fragrance Fraternity. Keep smelling great out there. Thanks for sticking with me all the way to the end. See you next time. Peace.